busy. Talk to you later.
Oh, sure. Just take my stuff. All yours. Hey! Watch it!
So, I never thought that I would have to be the kind of YouTuber who has to come on and issue an apology for something I'd said. But it would appear that I owe Starfield an apology. Sort of. See, I had had a lot of performance issues, and there was some troubleshooting that I apparently was able to try. I had tried most of it. The only thing I had not tried was changing the hard drive, because if you have an external solid-state drive, the game runs like crap. If you have an internal hard disk drive, the game runs like crap. If you have an internal solid-state drive, which I did not have at the time, apparently it runs fine. Not sure why, never experienced that with any other game, but the difference is incredible. I went from running below minimum settings on an external solid-state drive and still having extreme performance issues to being able to run this thing on ultra settings without a problem. There is still some stuff that looks weird. The lip syncing is feels a little off, but I think that's just the game at this point.
Alright, a little disappointing, not gonna lie, but reveling in the weird of space isn't everyone's idea of a good time.
I'm not sure whether it's the expressions or the way it zooms in on dialogue, but it feels very Oblivion to me, which is funny. But it runs okay, and that's the important thing. Now, there are still obviously some gripes with gameplay that I can say that I still have.
Wait, the Explorers group?
That armor is just doing the exact same T-pose that Fallout 4 armor does when you just place it in world.
Hey, I'm just saying they got a reputation. Hell, I bet half the
Except usually in Fallout 4 you only see that with mods that didn't bother to add an in-game model. Not like
look good.
Bethesda-made in-game stuff. Anyway,
And in fact, there are a couple of new ones that have popped up now that I can actually get into the game a little bit. For instance, there are resource nodes that you mine, and sometimes there are just resource nodes that you pick up. And if you're not paying attention, it's hard to tell what's what. So there are rocks that I tried to mine before realizing it's just an inventory item, like a stump in Skyrim that has stuff in it. There's this other rock that I thought I was a mineable resource, but it's just a lump of iron on the ground I can pick up. I can't figure out how to put stuff in the ship. I know that's an inventory space that I could stick stuff in, but I don't know how to put stuff there. Let's see. I know I've mentioned the immortality of NPCs in this one, for lack of a better term. That's still a thing that I will complain about. But my main issue before was with the performance, and that is no longer an issue.
Still can't believe we have a genuine alien life researcher here. Figured you were scraping together credits after a bad lab accident or something. Well, you got the sample. Clients on... You remember anything that happened? Still can't believe we have a genuine alien life researcher here. Figured you were scraping together credits after a bad lab accident or something. Well, you got the sample. Client's on his way. Then we all get paid. You remember anything that happened?
Now, I happen to have been lucky enough to have enough Amazon gift card balance laying around from work that I could just throw it at the problem. But if anyone else had dropped $100 on this game and did not have an internal solid-state drive, they won't be able to play the game. So that is still something to be aware of. and something they have not patched off, or patched out now that the game is fully released. But I did want to issue an update on the performance thing, since that was at least slightly on me and was something that can be fixed. So yeah, that is about all I have to say on that. I'm going to play the game a little more, and that'll be it. Thank you for watching, and until next time, farewell.
Glad when we're off this rock.
Hey, that was my sandwich!